What's up, noobers? So we're back, heading back to Anza for our Anza Extravaganza once again. We will be attempting to do the calcite mine and go check out the metal sculptures out there. And are you guys ready?
Yeah!
All right, sounds like we're ready. But let's see how it goes when we get up there. And we'll be meeting Big O and JoJo out there. So we'll see you when we get there.
Howdy, folks. I'm going to tell you a little story about a group of noobs that like to do stuff. Now, ain't no telling what they'll get themselves into. Whether it be four-wheeling, two-wheeling, maybe even four-hoofing. I guess you never can tell with this group. Guess the only way to find out is to sit back and watch. Noobs doing stuff. 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 Maybe they'll go willing or go ride a bike. Maybe they just might go take a hike. Maybe they'll build or fix something, or maybe they won't do a thing at all. Maybe go fishing or play in the dirt. They're playing with fire, but they don't get burnt. Spending every wicked moment in the sun, just city slickers having fun. Noobs doing stuff. 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 There you have it, folks. That there's a story of the noobs doing stuff.
What's up, noobers? So we got here last night, and there was like a hurricane level winds. I don't understand how we even got the tent set up, but we got it set up, and it was so bad that I couldn't even think to grab the camera. We did end up watching that phony fight last night with Jacob. No, if Mike Tyson was really fighting that day, he would have ate him alive. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so today we're gonna go out to Calcite Mine, maybe hit Truck Haven for a second and go take a look at it. It's gonna be just me, Mike, and Mr. Man, and possibly Mr. Muffin. Oscar, you gonna go? Big O's not going. Yeah. Miss Tiwi's gonna stay on base today, and yeah, she's on KP, you know. But yeah, it should be interesting. I'll bring you on once we get there. And man, I should have filmed the freaking winds yesterday, dude. I don't even know how that happened. I don't know how we set up the tent. I don't know how we slept, but we did it. And I guess when you're tired. Oh yeah, you were the first one out.
I was lights out.
Yeah. So we're gonna be like I said, Calcite Mine today, and possibly a little bit of Truck Haven, and we'll see you there. All right, noobs. So we don't normally do this. This is my brother Oscar's thing, but you can tell I'm a princess for today. We're gonna take Mr. Man here for a little cruise. Hopefully everything goes good.
Well, welcome back, noobers. And thanks for joining us on part 2 of our Anza Extravaganza. I'm Jebediah Smelter, and I'll be guiding you along on this portion of our trip to the Anza Borrego Desert State Park and Ocotillo Wells. Now, on today's episode, the noobs will be exploring the Calcite Mine Trail at Truck Haven State Vehicle Recreational Area. And finishing off their trip, the noobs will go out hunting for the famous metal sculptures scattered about the Anza Borrego Desert. Now, being that the little noobers were along on this trip, Doc decided to take on a more family-friendly approach to today's outing. Make no mistake, Anza Borrego offers an abundance of trails both easy and difficult for whatever type of adventure you may be looking for. And those will get to those in time. Anza Borrego is a big place, and there is just simply too much to see in just one outing.
Oh, there's a guy right
What are
there.
the noobs up to now?
It's a big waterfall.
Looks like they hit a border of some kind.
That's a dummy.
Ah, yes, the Republic of Slow Jamistan. Slow Jamistan is a roadside attraction off of Highway 78 in Ocotillo Wells. A beautiful country filled with rich culture of the Slow-Jamistanian people. At least that's what I'm assuming.
Welcome to Palmerston.
Palmerston, founded by the Palmer family. Semper Ubi Subi Ubi. All right, Palmers. Thank you for that. Momopolis. The state of Momopolis. I guess it's a country of moms.
Queendom.
The Queendom of Hot Gamistan. Nally. Nally and Cisco are on there.
Capital and administrative seat of the
Sultan, His
Republic
Excellency
of
Randy Williams.
Slow-Jamistan. That's crazy.
And administrative seat of the Republic of Slow-Jamistan. Home of the Sultan, His Excellency Randy Williams. Welcome to Dublandia.
Sounds official to me. All hail the Sultan of Dublandia.
Mom, I need you to wire me some money real quick. I'm in Slow-Jamistan. And I'm trying to get back home. Yeah, no, I was trying to get to Calcite mine and somehow I ended up here. I don't know, look around. I can look around, there's nothing for miles. Just Mike and Coco. I mean, Mr. Man. Yeah, send it to 002 Slow-Jamistan, care of Randy Williams, the Sultan, His Excellency. Yeah. All right.
Give him a P.O. box.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Possession of crocs inside our borders is punished by law. Violators are subject to a minimum fine of 500 doubles.
Repeat offenders will be locked in the stockade and beaten over thy head with a dirty crock while being forced to listen to mumble rap.
Oh,
Consider
no.
yourself warned.
Not mumble rap.
Slow-Jamistan.
Sounds like those penalties are pretty steep out in Slow-Jamistan.
You better stay away from Slow-Jamistan, man, because it gets pretty brutal out here. Look what they do to the crocs out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mr. Man got
Croc
got
lovers
caught with,
beware.
Crocs at Slow-Jamistan. He had to switch over to some hiking boots. You ready to rock and roll? Your punishment has been fulfilled, and your fines have been paid. Let's roll. What do you think, Mike?
This is
You can tell people you've been to Slow-Jamistan now.
this is weird. They don't even have a country flag.
I think they used to have one.
It was like someone caught on it.
Oh, by the way, the noobs were here.
Not feed the raccoons. It is illegal to feed mollusks or taunt our national animal, Republic of Slow-Jamistan Fish and Wildlife Service.
That's a national animal.
Bunch of screws. Whoa.
Well, I tell you what,
What's up there?
Anza Borrego
Some
is
controls and all that.
pretty interesting, to say the least.
And
A lot of oddities and strangeness all around you,
Walkie-talkie.
but also a very beautiful place to go exploring.
All right, I'll be going right now.
You
Let me
just never
see
know
what
what you might bump into when you're out there.
Come on.
Well, looks like Doc's ready to go.
It's like a pirate ship. What do you want to say to the Noobers right now, sir?
Noobers, if you're ever in Anza Borrego, there's a lot of... Dude, don't get the camera so close to me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Noobers, anytime you're in Anza Borrego, there's so much to see out here. It's ridiculous. There's no way you can come out here and see everything there is to see. You'd have to spend at least a week, maybe, camping the whole week and exploring every day. But for what I see and I understand, there is so much to see out here. It's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, Doc. Let's get on over to the Calcite Mine Trail. Now, as you might notice, Calcite Mine Trail is mainly a dirt trail. Not a whole lot of obstacles, but nonetheless, some gorgeous views as far as the eyes can see. You bring yourself up this trail and you will end up at the top of the hill. At the top of that hill, you'll be able to see from east to west to south. Like I said, don't expect a whole lot of obstacles on this. Turns out Calcite Mountain Trail is mainly a scenic route. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to reach more folks out there and show them these trails so they can come on out and explore them for themselves. And your likes and subscriptions will help that cause. Let's get on down to the end of the trail. Let's see what we get into next.
People, I regret to inform, but this part, this place is...
Yeah, it's a lot shorter than it looked on the map.
It's
Hey, well, we're gonna go to a truck haven then.
very
It might be a little bit more fun anyway.
short.
Yeah.
Please leave a thumbs up on the video.
Yeah, yeah, guys, so, there you go. Yeah, guys, so, Calcite Mine, cool little trail, but a little trail, pretty damn short. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around. We got to the end of it really quick. So we're gonna turn it around and head down to Truck Haven. And we're gonna see if we can take Truck Haven Trail over to Truck Haven to extend our trip today. And you know, we'll let you know how it goes. So stay tuned. And
Now at this point, Doc, Mad Mike, and Mr. Man decided to make a turn up the wash.
look at that. See, right off
That's
the
where
bat,
they
dude.
bumped into this
That arch.
foot trail. Turned out to be quite a beautiful place.
Clips of my
Good. Get out.
Whoa.
Doc
Whoa.
didn't have it in him to go through the entire trail,
Hello.
but we did manage to get a little bit of
Hello.
footage.
A little bit of echo.
Not sure what this trail is called, but as soon as you walk in, you'll
What
going
if we
under
do
an
it
arch.
Here, the arch.
Seeing a lot of very
Be
interesting
cameraman, because you're facing the floor.
rock
the whole time.
formations throughout this canyon here.
That bridge
Whoa.
to nowhere.
It was a warm day, and in this canyon,
I don't know what this place is called, guys,
temperature was
but it's pretty
nice
cool.
and
It's at the
cool.
end of the wash. Pretty narrow canyon. I think that's what it's called, pretty narrow canyon.
Great place to get away from the heat and desert.
Cool looking little alcoves and the bridge right there. That's pretty cool.
Let's see what else the noobs find in there.
Oh, the pickup's back over there. I think they're hiking.
Yeah, they're probably out of here hiking as well. Yeah. That means you're out of shape. See, I know I'm out of shape. But you? Come on. Is that a turd? Can I see pick it up? pick it up and squeeze it? It's the easiest way to find out.
That must have been a really noisy rock. Yeah. This is all riverware.
Yeah.
You know the water gets deep here.
Yeah.
See the levels?
Uh-huh. Oh wow, yeah, this is narrow. Pretty cool. The temperature drop. You come walk it, cause feels like I'm going uphill the whole damn time.
We're going up the canyon.
Yeah.
The river goes that way.
Yeah, and I'm fat and out of shape, so yeah. Lord Jesus, help me. All right, son. It's been fun, but we gotta run. We're gonna go see Truck Haven. Watch out for our critters. Yeah, it looks like a pretty cool hike if you're into that stuff. I'm not that into that stuff. I like hitting the trail on the Jeep. Maybe a quad. There's a critter right there on the rocks. Holy smoke, what is that? He's a wild Mr. Man. All right, let's rock and roll, Mr. Man. Yeah, it's pretty nice in here. Yeah, so if you're in hiking, this looks like a good spot. It's at the end of the wash out here by when you come into the calcite mine, you drop into the wash at the bottom, and then you turn left. If you're coming in, if you're going up to calcite mine, you would turn left on the wash. If you're coming back from calcite mine, you'd make a right and go all the way to the end, and you'll find this canyon. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let's head to Truck Haven.
Now at this point, we've entered the Ocotillo Wells State Vehicle Recreational Area, also known as Truck Haven. Now there is quite a variety of obstacles to get through in this rec area, ranging from easy to intermediate, difficult, and what seems downright impossible. A lot of fun and a lot of different scenarios that you can test out your vehicle in. Now, as you can see, Doc is having some trouble getting over these tubes here, being that he has these all-terrain tires. Perhaps something with a little bit more bite might be able to get over that. And as far as this obstacle here, well, good luck with that, Doc. I don't think you're ready for something like that.
No, don't try it.
I'd listen to Mr. Man if I were you. How about trying out something more befitting your vehicle?
All right, cross over, people. Look how tall that is.
Come on.
Yeah, guys. I mean, I don't know what kind of rigs are getting up this thing, because that is freaking tall, and it's almost it's got to be a 60-something degree angle at least. That is a crazy angle. It feels just so uncomfortable when you
Try it.
when you just climb up it like that. And so yeah, it's not a. I would like to try this place one of these days, but I need to get this Jeep and like a better setup. I'm cool for some trails, but not stuff like this. It's just too much.
All in due time, Doc. All in due time. In the meantime, enjoy what you can do. I mean, there's plenty to do out here in Truck Haven. test out your flex. That should be easy enough. On top of that, there's a few other obstacles out there that you can get yourself into and not hang yourself up. How about we get into those next? That's some pretty good flexing there, Doc. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. I'm sure you might be able to try some other obstacles out there. Let's find out. Now this obstacle here, it's called Little Twister. Great obstacle to test your articulation on your suspension. Find out just how much your Jeep can take. Would you look at the runners go?
That twister did not look little at all.
Now even Mad Mike's getting the opportunity to test the articulation on his Power Wagon. Now that is a big truck. You can see that suspension doing its work. Good job there, Mad Mike.
Apparently I did not have to. Just on the other side. Alright, this is Gitterdun Gulch. Yeah, not a lot of easy obstacles in here.
Guys, we're gonna fall down. We're gonna slip and fall. I'm scared. I'm really.
Like Doc said there isn't a whole lot of easy obstacles. There are some fun hill climbs, pretty steep and windy, sandy. And Doc even got brave enough to try himself an intermediate obstacle, which he did pretty well. He got through it without any issues. Well, at least until the last portion of it.
That didn't sound good. You will help. Don't tell me we're stuck at.
What am I hitting?
Oh, damn.
Well, you're okay.
Touching down there, Coco?
Kind of.
No, you're not. You're okay. Oh, wait. Oh, you're a frame. The box, the frame. The actual frame.
Another boulder. Oh, man.
Yeah. So back up a little bit. Okay, go to drive and hit it. Go. Try it again. Boom.
There's like a rock under the tire, which I think is helping him.
Well, I hate to tell you, Doc, but that sand ain't doing you any kind of favors. I think it's time you get yourself yanked out of there. Come on now, Mad Mike. You know how to do this. You know when it's time.
Guys are stuck.
Well, that got him out just fine there. Let's hope we don't get stuck anywhere else. And by the way, like I mentioned before, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and drop a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Or leave a suggestion.
So anyway, noobers, a pulley broke on my belt tensioner.
Doing Jeep things.
Yeah, Jeep's doing Jeep things, you know. And but we were back at the campsite. Luckily, we weren't too far away, and Mike towed me in. And huh? Mad Mike pulled me in. He hit that strap and brought it in. He wanted to flip me over, going freaking 50 miles an hour. I was like, what are you doing? Slow down.
I don't believe that was Mike.
That was Mike.
That was the Holy Spirit.
It must have been, because you know Mike doesn't drive like that. You know?
I just didn't want to get in the way of traffic.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Anyway, we gotta go shoot down to Brawley real quick. Go get that pulley. Luckily, it was something small, and we already pulled it out of the Jeep. And so there she is. And so yeah, it's just a quick little fix, and we'll slap her back together, and she'll be back on the road. Like I said, luckily, here you go. This little piece right here is gone. I already pulled it out. Tensioner. And we gotta put the belt back on, and get everything situated, and we should be good. So I'll get this fixed. You might not see no footage on that, but you'll see us tomorrow. We're gonna shoot down to the metal sculptures, and
Dad.
Well, thank God it was nothing major that broke on the Jeep. They managed to get that Jeep back up and running. The very next morning, decided to take a trip and go do some hunting for these metal sculptures that we've heard so much about. Now, it really is amazing the amount of work that went into all these sculptures, and I'll tell you what, there are so many sculptures scattered about the desert. I don't believe we got to see all of them. Nonetheless, what we did get to see was a lot of fun to go hunting for. Just the amount of detail that went into these sculptures truly is a work of art. And the little noobers also enjoyed it. Best part is, you could drive in here with a Honda Civic and get to see all of these sculptures. Most of what was done this weekend, other than Truck Haven, was accessible basically any type of vehicle. Definitely worth bringing the family out, especially now that the weather's nice and cool out in the desert. Maybe we'll see you out here one of these visits.
Got the grape harvesters right here. That's Juan. That's Carlos.
That's Victor.
There's Victor right there. And Don Jose. He's got the grapes in his hands. There's Joseph right there.
Pancho?
Panchito already finished. He's just putting up new stuff. Oh, that's Guadalupe right there. It's all by his That's Primitivo right there, and Aurelio.
Now, what really made this little treasure hunt fun is just simply the variety of sculptures that were scattered about. We seen everything from wild horses to mammoths, mastodons, dinosaurs, saber-toothed tigers, down to giant sloths and camels. But I gotta say that the piece of resistance, as the French say, had to be that gigantic dragon running from one side of the road to the other. Now, these sculptures really do stand out, especially with the desert surroundings and the environment. They really are a sight to see.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. You know, can you imagine how long it took for him to make this? And do each scale separately, bend it into shape.
Definitely a place you want to visit if you're ever in the area. Great for the family to see it. Just make sure you choose either a fall day or a spring day to do it. This desert sure does get hot. Today's weather was perfect for this little tour. Now the news sure do hope that you enjoyed this video and our trip out to the Anza Borrego Desert State Park and Ocotillo Wells. We hope to bring you more content. So as mentioned before, make sure you drop a comment, drop your suggestions. Make sure you like and subscribe so we can get these videos out to a wider audience. And make sure you share this with a friend. We sure would love to hear from you. And make sure you stay tuned for the remaining parts of our Anza Extravaganza, which will be returning in upcoming spring for the Super Blooms and possibly Pinyon Mountain. But until next time, may God bless you. Safe travels when you're out on the trail. Y'all come back now, you hear?